Top 10 mass shootings.
10. Stone Douglas High School. Year 2018. Location Parkland, Florida. Deaths 17. Injuries 17. Firearms semi-auto rifle. On February the 14th, 2015, a 19-year-old called Nicholas Cruz, no relation at all, had his own impossible mission that he made possible. Nicholas just didn't know how to behave, so he went on full Rambo mode and started shooting at will. Cruz had poor behaviour and poor attendance. I bet they wish he bunked off school that day. He shot and killed 17 people and injured 17 more. He almost got away as he snuck out in the mayor, but he later got apprehended. He survived, so we caught 17 counts of first-degree murder and 17 attempted. Guess he was just an average student. 9.
Robb Elementary School. Year 2022. Location Uvalde, Texas. Deaths 21 plus 1 per. Injuries 18. Firearm semi-automatic rifle. On the 24th of May 2022, an 18-year-old man called Salvador Rolando Ramos decided to go on his murderous killing spree. This started at home where he shot his grandmother. He then proceeded to go to the school where he locked himself in and started killing at will. Police were heavily criticised for not acting faster, but they did get in the end and blew his head off. Quite fitting for somebody who was literally off his head.
8. San Isidro McDonalds Massacre. Year 1984. Location San Diego, California. Deaths 21 and 1 per. Injuries 19. Firearms semi-automatic rifle, shotgun and a pistol. A very unhinged man named James Huberty was a man obsessed with guns, filled with anger and hate. He could be at the zoo one minute and then shooting up McDonald's the next. This event happened July 18th, 1984, and he was 41 years old at this time. He shot women, children, kids, pregnant women, men. And if the deep fat fryer made a sound, he would shoot that too. He had a shootout with the old Bill, and a sniper ended it. We have a full deep dive documentary on HUBERTY, link below, check it out. 7.
El Paso Walmart shooting. Year 2019. Location El Paso, Texas. Deaths 23. Injuries 23. Firearms semi-automatic rifle. On August the 3rd, 2019, a man named Patrick Wood turned up at Walmart and started his terrorist attack. Paddy basically hated everyone. His motives were far-right extremism, anti-immigration, Hispanophobia, white supremacy, eco-fascism, and the Great Replacement. He regularly posted on 8chan and was inspired by the mosque shooting in New Zealand. Patrick is the first on our list not to kill himself. Shame.
6. Luby shooting. Year 1991. Location Killeen, Texas. Deaths 23, 1 per. Injuries 27. Firearms semi-automatic pistol. Well, this one's slightly different because on October the 16th, 1991, at a peaceful cafeteria where people was just sat down eating bagels and some other delicious little snacks, when all of a sudden, crazy George Hennard just drove his pickup truck straight through the front window. Guess George misunderstood drive-through. Then, instead of pulling out his wallet and just paying for the window, he just pulled out his weapons and started shooting at will. Following this was a brief shootout with the police until he shot himself. 5.
Sutherland Spring Church. Year 2017. Location Sutherland Springs, Texas. Deaths 26 plus 1 per. Injuries 22. Firearms semi-automatic rifle. Sutherland Spring Church shooting occurred on the 5th of November 2017. The man in question, Patrick Kelly, who was 26 years old. This piece of shit killed 26 people, including an unborn child. Kelly had been banned from buying firearms due to earlier domestic violence charges. while serving in the US Air Force. However, this wasn't logged by the Air Force, which led to Kelly being able to purchase his guns. Luckily, the Air Force have now addressed this.
4. Sandy Hook. Year 2012. Location Newton, Connecticut. Deaths 27 plus 1 perp. Injuries unknown. Firearms: semi-automatic rifle, bolt action rifle, plus a pistol. The Sandy Hook shooting took place on the 14th of December 2012. A 20-year-old man called Adam Lanza shot and killed 26 people. 20 of the victims was children aged between 6 and 7 years old, and the rest were staff members. Oh, quick side note, as if Lanza weren't happy being the biggest bag in 2012, he also killed his mother. So like all these wannabe hard men, Adam Lanza shat out and killed himself. Rather than explaining, what the was he thinking? Women and defenceless children. Jesus. Adam Lanza, you're about as hard as a slow worm with erectile dysfunction issues. Free!
Virginia Tech shooting. Year 2007. Location Blacksburg, Virginia. Deaths 32 plus 1 perp. Injuries 23. 17 of those were from gunfire. Firearm used was a semi-automatic pistol. On April the 16th, 2007, forgive me for butchering this name, Seung Hai Cho carried out 2 attacks on the campus of Virginia Polytech Institute and State University in Blacksburg, Virginia. Cho was a US resident originally from South Korea. He chained a door shut and started shooting. He was mentally ill, but due to certain privacy laws, it meant he was still able to purchase weapons. Good job, lawmakers. Obviously, we're being sarcastic.
2. Orlando nightclub shooting. Year 2016. Location Orlando, Florida. Deaths 49 plus 1 perp. Injuries 58, 53 due to gunfire. Firearms: semi-automatic rifle and a pistol. On the 12th of June 2016, Omar Martin, a 29-year-old man, started shooting at the Pulse, a gay nightclub. Omar seemed slightly misguided as he told a negotiator that he was killing Americans due to the US killing Abu Wahib in Iraq a month earlier. This was obviously deemed a terrorist act. 1.
The Las Vegas shooting. Year 2017. Location Paradise, Nevada. Deaths 60 plus 1 perp. Injuries 867. 411 were from gunfire. Firearms: semi-automatic rifles, bolt action rifle and a revolver. On October the 1st, 2017, Stephen Paddock, a 64-year-old man, opened fire on a crowd of people attending Route 91 Harvest Music Festival. Positioned on the 32nd floor of the Madeleine Bay Hotel, he let off more than 1,000 rounds. Paddock takes top spot for mass shootings in the US, but ironically, he couldn't even face the music, and the gutless sniper blew his own head off.